Hi, Deb.
Hello, Danielle.
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday. Doesn't it feel nice to be Saturday?
It does. It's a nice free day. Do some beading, make
Yeah.
whatever we want, create
Yes.
beautiful jewelry. It's always a good
Yeah.
time.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, so we were just talking before about you just did a live where you did Sundance inspired jewelry. And that was
Yes.
that got me because I love those styles. Those are kind of what got me into jewelry making, I feel like.
Really? You think
I don't know
so?
if I really think about it. It was a combination of things. There was also some friends and things like that. And yeah, I was asked to do a project to make something for my mom. But at the same time, I was spending money in magazines. Like Sundance is a little bit like a kind of a splurge, but it was. There's a lot of stuff that I loved in there that if I could have had all of it, I would have. So when
Yeah.
I learned to make jewelry, it was like, oh, suddenly I was looking at it for inspiration.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. It's the kind of catalog that, the way that they lay it out and the variation of what they have. So they have some all like metalsmith type things, but then there's some beaded things and there's some leather. And I mean,
yeah.
it's hard not to like at least a handful of things. Like I don't buy made jewelry that often, but like if I had all the money in the world, I'd buy everything in that
I would
catalog.
buy
I
everything
love
in
it
that. I
all.
would literally buy everything. If I could, I would.
When I win the lottery, Danielle, I'm
Yeah.
gonna buy all, and I'll buy you a set too, and we'll
Yay.
have all the jewelry.
Sweet. That'd be awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. So I just thought that was so cool. So if you guys didn't catch her, that was that yesterday, right?
It was Wednesday
Was it
night, and
Wednesday? I
you can
watched it
find
yesterday, but I wasn't watching live.
it was a whole group of us. So Abby Burtz from the Bead Place organized it. So Cynthia Thornton was there, Cassandra Spicer, Neelay
Yeah.
Patel. I mean, and loads of other people. I mean, it was a really fun night, and just everybody was just excited about making their own version of Sundance. And that was
And I
really
saw the
fun.
hats. I thought that was cool because Neelay, he started the hat thing, and so like everyone had hats.
Yes, yes.
That was cute.
I love Neelay's cowboy hat. It's the best.
Yeah. I think he has like more than one now, so he can swap them.
I never turned down an opportunity to wear some kind of headgear, like a silly, headband or a hat or
Yeah.
something. So I had to wear a hat for that. That was necessary for that event.
It just looked like a really inspiring, fun time. So if you guys want to watch the replay of that, the best way to find it, I noticed it was put a bunch of different places, so it's probably pretty
Yeah.
easy to find. It came
Yeah.
up in multiple places in my YouTube feed.
Yeah.
Because I pretty much follow everybody who was presenting, and everyone shared it out, so it's like it's there.
Yeah, it's out there. I think if you search Sundance inspired or inspired by Sundance, you should be able to find it. And yeah, it's on my page, it's on everybody's page, YouTube channels. So it's out there, and it's like an hour and 20 minutes, but it went by fast, and it was really fun. It was really fun.
So cool.
Yeah.
It looks like we've got a lot of folks joining. And hi, Colleen. Thank you, Colleen, for moderating for us today.
Colleen.
Hey. So we were thinking we would do a little bit of design on the fly. And I grabbed beads that I've had around for a long time that I just wanted to work with and put them all out. And I think I'm just going to like make mixes and string necklaces. I don't know. It sounds like fun. And I think you had something similar planned.
Yeah, I have some goodies, and a lot of them just kind of look like they all belong together, all the pieces and parts. So I have a necklace in mind that I'm going to put together. And, depending on how much time we have, maybe something else, but we'll see.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my plan too. Just kind of see what happens on the mat. Got a bunch of beautiful things that, I could put them together a lot of different ways and they'd be beautiful no matter what I did. So
yeah,
that's kind of what I was thinking. And so we have a couple products we're using today. I think we're both working with, what's the cord you're going to use? I can't remember. You
Actually just going to use some
mix it up.
string wire.
Stringing wire, cool.
Yeah, just some stringing wire today.
Awesome. I'm not sure what I'm using yet, but I'll probably end up going with some waxed cord. But it's gonna see where the spirit moves me. And then I wanted to show these really quick. I'll just pop one of them up. But these are the check bead boxes that I sent one to you, and I put everything I have left up in the shop today, which wasn't much. I thought I had more than I did, but then I found a link where you can order them online, and they have every single one. So I put that in the description for this video. So you'll see us pulling beads from these like little specialty boxes. The ones I'm holding in my hand are all in my shop in limited amounts, but there's lots of.
When I have the blue.
The blue, yeah.
It is so good. Oh my gosh.
They're so pretty.
So many fun shapes. And I did make a bracelet with that already. And I didn't even scratch the surface of the beads in that box. Like this is just a little macrame cutie. And I mean, I still have the whole box. I mean, there's
you still have the whole one. That's awesome.
A ton of beads in this little box. This is a really fun, product. Lots of making possibilities with this.
Yeah, it's like a jump start into a design because it's everything you need, and it's got a color theme, but it's not, super monochrome. It's just like got everything you need there. So I thought that was neat.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are available if you guys are looking for them either in my Etsy shop, or you can check out the and Colleen just posted a link to your live for Wednesday. So thanks, Colleen.
Oh, cool. Yeah, thanks, Colleen. People should watch that. It's good.
And then we do have a giveaway today. I was going to do kind of a special one. And the special giveaway that I came up with was I was going to combine some of the gemstones with pearls. And then today I'm going to make a check mix. And whatever I have left of that from playing today, I'm going to include that with these. So it's kind of a big giveaway. But it's just some fun stuff I found. So this was kind of the inspiration. I got that from your Wednesday, which was combining gemstones with other natural stones and glass beads, which I thought was just so cool.
Oh, that's a cool giveaway, folks.
Yeah. And these are just things that I've got left over from like projects that I've done, and some that I picked up at my local. There's a shop nearby me that carries a lot of John Bead, and whenever I go there, I end up grabbing fun things. Like this one has like a little bear in it, or it's like a little man or something. I guess he's kind of like a bear. I don't know. I've never opened it. I just grabbed it, so now I'm gonna hopefully whoever makes something with this, tag me. I want to see what you make. And yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. That, and then I'm gonna show my bead mix palette. So I ordered these a long time ago thinking I was going to make mixes and never did. So I'm doing it today on the live.
Those are beautiful.
Dump this all in a bowl and get some people's feedback on what you guys think of if I should combine them differently. Like, I don't know. I was thinking maybe not including the blue and just going like that. I don't know.
I love the blue.
You like the blue? The blue is like the best one.
Beautiful.
Well, let's dump it out and see what happens. I've got like 2 containers, and we can decide like if we want to switch it. Yeah. So if you want, I'll make this one the solo so you can switch camera.
Okay, that's great.
Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so let's make a mix.
All right.
And these boards, guys, these aren't out yet, but when they are, I will let you know right away, and I'll share links. But John Bead is coming out with a bunch of boards, like to help you design. They're not out just yet, but I'm stalking the website for them.
All right. I am flipped.
You're all ready?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Got all kinds of pretties here.
Let's see if I can switch this a little bit. So there we go. Now we can see all of our screens.
Look at these are so cool.
Oh, I forgot to bring that one up too. There's too much downstairs. I just keep forgetting.
I'm going to throw some pearls into the mix. And these little leafy components are really cool. So
Yeah,
Got
you
some
got
seed
time.
beads. So I got a plan here. So we'll both work at the same time here and see what we can come up with.
Awesome. Okay. Jennifer says she must get the JB board. Yes, I know. I know exactly what you mean. They're very cool. I have a bunch of requests for them. So when they come in, I will let you guys know right away.
Oh, look at those beads in that container. They look so pretty.
It's gonna get really crazy. Here we go.
Put out something here.
Even that by itself is cute.
Oh, wow. Those are beautiful.
They look really nice. Some green. All right.
Oh, the green is so rich too. It's like
That's the blue.
It's like fresh spring green.
It actually does look kind of cool next to the blue. So you got the warm and the cold going on there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's cool.
The blue is just so vibrant.
It is. Yeah, I'm gonna bring that closer. Look at that.
Wow, that's beautiful. I'm so into blue right now. That's just calling my name.
I got to keep those part numbers so I can remember what they are. And then let's see. I have one more of these earth jewel mixes I could bring in. Mix that, but I feel like it goes over here. Think about it. Need one more dish.
So many choices. So many ways to put it together.
I've got a mess over here, guys. It's too much stuff. Okay, I got one more little container. So there we go. Between all of that, I got to come up with something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Maria says she loves the blue paired with the green.
Yeah, it's pretty. Both those are my two favorites of all of those.
And now I got to choose the cord color.
And there's many choices of those too.
I mean, never actually get started. I might just sit here and I'm really bad with decisions. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Maybe.
You got me hooked on that cord, my lady.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, this cord is really fun. It's at Michael's, guys. If you're looking for this cord, it's if you type in let me show you the label really quick. You can get the big spools that let me show you. These ones like this, you can get these at Michael's in-store. And then in their online, you can get the little ones in all the colors I'm showing here. So it's called, if you guys can see that, it's Good Broad. So if you type that in, GUDEBROD, into the Michael's app or just online, this will come up. I think it's also, you can also go to goodbroad.com and type in waxed polyester and it'll come up. You can get it direct from them too.
This is the color I used with this bracelet I made.
Oh, that one.
This so color is so pretty. Look at the blues. Cool. So I have big spools now of the more neutral colors, and then I ordered some fun colors in the small ones. And I'm crazy about that stuff. It's like my favorite thing.
I just really got into just knotting, just having I'm on a kind of a crochet kick and a knotting kick right now.
Yeah.
And let's see if I have any. I'm looking for, I have, which one is that? That's not dark beige, is it? Well, this one says brown, but it doesn't look brown to me. It looks more gray.
Huh. Yeah, it does look gray.
I gotta have a brown one. Charcoal seems to be the main one that I've got. Oh, maybe this one would work.
Mm. That looks really great with the green that you've got in the.
You think so?
Yeah, I think those look great together.
Like this one with this color?
Yeah. The green and the brown. That. Love that.
That could work. Okay, let's work with this one. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure exactly what colors I'm working with because this the thread spools that I'm working with aren't labeled. They were the prototype ones. And so I don't have the original, like the codes that you'll have on them for Michael's. I don't have those right in front of me currently handy. I should have grabbed that beforehand. Today got very busy. It was just, it was a crazy day. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be good because this can go kind of neutrally with everything. I mean, it even goes with that.
Definitely.
This will tie everything together. So we'll just do a big necklace.
Yeah, definitely goes with, I mean, that's a nice neutral to have for sure. I'm going to set that off to the side.
Marie says red to me. It looks like red. Yeah. So let's see. I'm going to go for something. I'm going to cut about a wingspan. So about 60 inches of the cord. And trim that. And then I have some, I might not need it, but if I need it, I have a little glue next to me that I can use to make the end work a little better. But I'm just going to start doing a design. So let's fold it over. Bring those ends together. There's my midpoint over here. So I'm just folding it and bringing it to the midpoint here. And I'm just going to, actually, let me move these really quick so we can see a little better. There we go. Okay. I'm going to leave about that much for some kind of closure. I think I'm actually just going to leave enough strands to do a little loop because it's going to be a super long necklace. I can just go over the head. It's kind of my goal. So just maybe like that much. Okay, and then let's grab one end here. This is the end that has two now going together. And let's grab some beads. Ooh, look at this one. Ah. Okay, so I'm just going to bring it down to the knot. I think I'm just going to do a regular good little knots. Nice, relaxing.
Yeah. Knotting for me like used to be very stressful, but now I find it very relaxing. Like it's just a nice repetitive thing.
Oh,
I enjoy that.
Yeah, I'm glad it's not stressful anymore because it's definitely a fun one. I'm looking for my tweezers. Here we go. I like to use tweezers. Do you not like tweezers, or do you just use freestyle? Or
I use a beading awl. So one of these guys, just like I use that and my thumbnail.
A beading awl. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a great way to do it.
And for years and years, I mean, I've tried different tools and, I like some of the tools, but the beading awl seems to work the best for me. So I'm sticking to it.
That's the way to go. If something works, stick with it.
Yes. I'm not going to upset that apple cart.
Oh, you got something pretty going on there. Super cool.
Got these really cool beads. I'm just doing like a bead and 3 seed beads, and then I'm starting to introduce the pearls that I'm putting on these ball head pins and just kind of interspersing them around. So this is going to be kind of elegant, but sort of kind of rustic elegant at the same time, because these beads are a little rustic looking.
Yeah, for sure.
So I think
that's going to be pretty.
Yeah, I think so too. And it's a good like spring necklace, I think. Nice to
And
have a
so
little
Sharon
bit
is
of,
asking to see our work a bit bigger. I'm going to make your screen bigger for a minute,
okay.
and then I'll switch to mine for a little bit so folks can see.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just,
Oh, wow. So you got the little seed beads going there.
yeah. These gold seed beads are kind of a matte gold. So they just have a really nice kind of effect with everything else that's really shiny. So just kind of mixing those in. And then I think I'm going to introduce these too. But I want to put them kind of at the center of the necklace. So just going to see kind of where I feel that should be. Kind of freestyle it a little bit here and see where they fall. Sometimes I plan out a piece, and other times I don't, and I just kind of play with it. And that's usually when I feel like things become a little more magical. When you just kind of go with your heart.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's kind of what I've got going over here now. I'm starting to love what's happening here. And as you said that, I picked up a heart bead.
Well, isn't that cool? That's very cool.
So cool.
Yeah, these pearls look really cool with these. I think what are these, Z beads?
Are they? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, these are Tibetan agate Z beads.
Oh, yeah. It sounds like it might be the print got cut off there. It's DZI agate.
Yeah, yeah. And they've got some really neat colors, and each one of the beads looks a little bit different. So I just think they're fun. They're fun to work with.
Oh, yeah, they are. They're really pretty.
And the seed beads actually kind of help to space out the beads. So, if you're worried about just stringing the beads by themselves, it might be a little too short, but the seed beads are going to, lengthen out your piece. So they're good for a lot of things.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm getting excited about what's going on with this one over here.
Yeah. Well, let's see it.
I was trying to figure out how to make it go to the screen, and then I almost removed it.
Uh-oh.
So here's the little heart bead I added, and now I'm trying to figure out which one to do next. But look at these together.
Oh, how fun. So pretty. So colorful.
Look at it. There's little treasures in these buckets over here.
Wow. How fun is that?
Yeah, just wild. I don't remember what these were for. I might have just seen them on the website and thought, oh yeah, I'm going to do something with that. And just never did.
That's entirely possible, I'm sure.
But I think I want to do one more with dark cord.
Yeah.
One with light cord and one with dark cord, just to see the two together, because the colors are coming out really cool.
Yeah, I like that combination of colors. It's just cheerful and happy.
Yeah, and they're all different, which is really fun.
Yes. Love that. All the different shapes and sizes, all of that is fun.
And I'm just basically doing my go-to usual thing that I do.
That's fine. That's perfect.
Habit. Yeah, and so these work up really fast. You can get a piece of jewelry in no time at all.
I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
I'm not sure what to do with the sideways leaves.
I remember you did a project, maybe it was in one of the Jesse James Beads workshops, and you had, you did the seed beading around some beads, and you had some that were sort of unusual shaped or drilled in unusual ways, and you just found a way to work around them. And I remember how I thought, wow, that's really cool that she came up with that to work around just about any shape. It's very
Oh,
cool.
thanks. I think maybe that was oh gosh, was that the London fog one where it was a kind of purple?
Yeah. And kind of
Yeah, it had
grays and
leaves that were
purples.
facing an opposite drill orientation. Then you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't naturally just be like, oh yeah. So I think I had to do some creative to get them to integrate. Like I had to
Yeah.
flip the way they were strung and then kind of go back through them with the cord.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I did. I remember that now.
Yeah. I was very curious about that because I really hadn't done anything like that before. So I tried to follow along during the workshop, and then I just got mesmerized and stopped working on it and just watching because
Aw.
I'm like, oh, I haven't seen that done before. I'm gonna have to try that. And then I think I finished my piece right after the class. I think that's how I did it, as I finished mine up later. It's
That
fun
was
to
so
watch.
fun.
Yeah, I love those workshops.
Yeah, me too. And I was thinking, let's see, I might show a little trick for the ends of this cord because I'm noticing it's getting tougher for me to get as I work with it and I fray it. Got a little mat here. And I'm just going to dip it in glue, guys. That's all I'm going to do is just kind of.
Just a little glue.
Just going to stick it in the bottle.
I've had some instances where I've been working with that cord and it doesn't fray on me at all. And then
Really?
the next time I do it, it frays like crazy. And I'm like on camera working with it. And I'm like, oh no.
It's so tricky. It's always going to be, if you're on camera, I feel like there's just something that has to be harder about that. I don't know why.
Yes. Why does it have to happen that way?
Oh, there's like little purple and blue hearts in here. I'm going to use something different than a heart, but let's see.
Fun.
Let's go with this one.
Oh, that's pretty. That's such a pretty bead.
The heart is set aside. It's definitely going to get used here. Oh, it's neat. Oh, thanks you guys for saying such nice things in the chat. Thank you.
I can't see comments, so I'm not seeing what everybody's saying out there.
Are you not able to see them?
Well, I've only got one. I don't have the chat.
If you on your upper right hand corner of your screen. Well, are you on a device?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It might be trickier on a device, but there is a little link for comments. You might be able to, but it'd probably be really tiny.
Yeah. I try not to with one, like my phone, not mess around too much because then you really can't see what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Let me know when you want me to switch back to your camera.
Okay. I've started putting my little focal leaves in, so maybe we could pop over for just a second and I can show.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's switch back to. There we go.
Yeah, so I've got these really fun leaf components, and they're double-sided, so you can really have them they're curved, so they can go either way. So I'm just adding a little trio of them at the base of the necklace. So, the Z beads, then starting to integrate the pearls in, and then a little section of these leaves in the focal section of the necklace. And then I'm just going to introduce the pearls again as I go up. So I really like the look and the brightness of these little leaf components. They're pretty.
That's gorgeous.
Doesn't have to be super dramatic, but just a little something for
that
the
is
focal.
So creative the way you're using those.
They could be great earring pieces too. I mean, they're really fun. Let's see, I think I want this color. Yeah, but these colorful Z beads are just so much fun. I really like them. They're going to be great for spring. This necklace is going to go into the rotation for wearing.
Awesome. Yeah, that's going to be perfect for that. For like just this nice springtime focal necklace.
Yeah. Yeah, I think my favorite thing to make is necklaces. I've decided. I've officially decided.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. I love making necklaces too. They're that and bracelets, but I haven't really been wearing necklaces as much lately, and I think I need to change that.
I feel like I stopped wearing as many necklaces as I used to, and I'm trying to change that too. Like I wore one the other day when I went out, and I think tomorrow I'm going to wear one because I've got some plans tomorrow. So I'm just going to start, thinking about using them again and wearing them again because they're just hanging around and they need to get out and breathe a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, if you got beautiful jewelry, definitely want to wear it, right?
When you make jewelry, you probably have a lot of jewelry. So you shouldn't let it sit in a box. You should wear it.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm pretty guilty of that. Like I create a lot of stuff and then I save it, and I really should just, put it on one day,
Yeah, I forget where I heard it, but someone famous had a quote of, don't save things for a special occasion. Like just wear them, wear them or if you've got like a special bottle of wine, like don't let it sit, like drink it or wear the shirt that you were saving for a special occasion. Like what if that special occasion never comes? Like you just make it a special occasion when you wear it. So
Yeah, exactly. Especially with something that you can use again and again. It's not like it's been used once and you can't use it again.
right. Yeah, you can still wear the necklace for the special occasion when it happens, but maybe someday you just want to wear it to, coffee with your friend or I mean that's still a special occasion to hang out with a friend. So
That's one of those
don't let
things
it.
that I was so glad. I don't know when it started, and I don't know who started it, but it was this trend of people wearing very amazing jewelry, like statement, you know, glamour jewelry, with t-shirt and jeans.
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't remember exactly when that started and stuff like that, but I'm definitely for it.
Yeah, I'm totally down with that because that's pretty much my wardrobe most of the time. Um, I worked in corporate America for 30 plus years and I dressed up every day,
Oh wow.
suits and you know, high heels and the whole shebang and um now that I'm not working in corporate America anymore, I'm, super casual girl. So, fancy jewelry can be worn with t-shirt and jeans or shorts or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're probably never going to want to see business casual again. You're like, no. I had a place where I used to work where there was a no jeans rule. That really, I mean, it's like for some reason when you are not allowed to wear jeans, that's all you want to do is put on those jeans.
Yes. And be a rebel.
Yeah. For reals. I'm like, that doesn't represent what we're trying to do. And I'm like, well, yeah, but it represents me.
Yeah, but it's how I am. It's what I like to be comfortable.
Plus, I just look like, really like I don't feel, 100% comfortable in my own skin when I'm dressed up for work, right? It's like, I don't know. I went to work in the wrong industry, evidently. So my husband's company, they're so happy they show up. They can wear whatever they want. They can wear sweatpants, flip flops. They don't care.
Oh my gosh.
Just show up, guys.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah, I should have tried harder in school.
Totally amazing. I think some companies are starting to go to a much more casual environment, since COVID. Getting people back in the office has been challenging. So, they're offering up, maybe a more casual dress code to help kind of compensate for people having to come back into a building and, show up every day. So
yeah,
I'm hearing
kind of soften the blow a little bit, right?
Yes. At
Annie
least
says
that's what I'm
she
hearing.
doesn't wear her own jewelry. Also, yeah.
I feel like sometimes you have to wear your own jewelry as your advertisement too, right? Like,
yeah, exactly. It's kind of like, have you ever sold a piece of jewelry off your wrist or just when you're wearing it?
I have.
You have
And that's a pretty exciting thing when it happens. It was always something I had heard of, but it didn't happen to me for a really long time. And when it actually happened, I was like, oh my God, like almost tearful about it.
When it does, and it's something you actually don't want to part with, that's the hardest part. You can make another one, but it's like, a lot of the times it's something that took a really long time.
Yeah, I have a few friends who are makers who don't want to give up their jewelry. Like they could sell every single piece that they make and they just don't want to part with anything. I'm like, come on, just part with a few things. Come on.
That's the new jewelry designer. We were all like that in the beginning because you're just so excited about the thing you made. You're like, this one came out and I don't know if I can do it again. Like if it's something that came out just so good, you're like, oh, gosh darn it. Or you don't know if you can get the beads again or that sort of thing.
That's usually what does it for me. Like if I know I can't ever find those beads again, or I can't replicate, pieces and parts of it, because I work with a lot of vintage stuff and repurposed things. So if I know I can't make another one, I have a much harder time letting go of it for sure.
Exactly. Yeah. Luckily, we're not suffering from bead shortages over here these days.
Yeah, I think I heard a rumor that you have like beads in a shed somewhere on your property.
Not on my property.
Is that a rumor?
So that's kind of like a little battle I'm having with my husband. He really doesn't want to go there. He does not want to put a shed in the backyard because it's just, he calls it kicking the can as far as like the actual problem at hand to be dealt with. And so I'm like, hey, don't judge. Just clear half your garage for me then. Well, the problem was
that shouldn't be a problem.
I had a bit of a bead shopping. Let's put it kindly, portray myself well here. I have a love of beads. And even before I did it for work, I bought beads just because I like them. And so I had probably a good cabinet going before I even started doing more like work stuff. And then I started receiving beads that, are part of, need to be, integrated into something, or for photography or for like teaching or whatever. And so that's a separate stash and that's a growing pile.
Yes.
And the problem with like, like when you do a product launch and you do an unboxing video and you got to have all that stuff ready and you'll make as many things as you can with it. But then the way that these things go is you're on to the next thing. You're on to the next launch. You're on to the next customer request. You're on to the next this and that. And so you end up just kind of shoving that stuff aside and moving on to the next thing. The next thing you know, you've got a pile of just these boxes just piled in the corner. What do I do?
Yes. My husband comes into my studio and he tries to just look at me, because if he looks around, I could just see his face like, like, oh my God, look at all this stuff in here. So bad.
They're so judgy, aren't they? They're so judgy. You go out there and look at their tools, and it's like, hey, look at all these tools. What? Or I walk into his corner of the office, and I'm like, think you need more computing parts? Maybe you need to go to. Oh wait, they closed Fry's. There's no more Fry's Electronics. I like shattered his universe. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Kathy says she sold jewelry right off her arm. That's cool.
Nice.
Oh, more than once, it looks like a bunch of places. Wow, that's cool.
Nice. That's great. Love it.
Feels good, doesn't it?
It's a good feeling. It's a really good feeling.
It means
sort of validation.
Like, which is, yeah, exactly. And so it makes you want to make more.
Yes. Yes. Danielle, we should see what you're doing because you're probably really far along.
I got distracted from having so much fun over here.
Yes.
Okay, so here's what I got so far. And I want to fix this last little knot. I'm not thrilled with my last knot here, but so far.
Wow, look at that.
And I want to keep going. Maybe a few more beads and then I don't know. I was thinking of maybe making another one with multi-strand or I don't know. Might not be time to finish a second one, but I can still, I'm getting quicker at it. But so my knot here didn't quite do what I wanted. And so I'm going to try some fixes here. So I'm going to grab one end. See what happens if I pull on that side. Ah, fixed it. There we go. So we just pull the strand separately.
Oh, that is such a fun necklace. That is going to be perfect for anything that you want to wear. Anything.
The style of it is it's almost Western, right? Like you could see that with those boots, cowboy hat maybe, but it's boho chic Western. It's that.
Totally.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe I feel like it needs some silver. I don't know. I don't have any silver beads. But if I threw a charm on it later, that would be cool.
Yeah. Totally.
From here, I think I'm going to go back to green, maybe? Because I found a green heart.
A green heart too?
Mm-hmm.
I love the heart.
There seems to be a heart in every single one of these little mixes. And what these bags are, guys, is these are... when I went up to Toronto, they just have all this vintage check. And so I just ordered a bunch of it. I saw it there and I wrote down some part numbers and I came home and got a bunch of it sent to me. And it's like, they're all different colors. And so you can make your own mix, but you'll have so many different colors. And so that's, it's a wholesale, but like, I think it's just kind of one of those things. Like if you wanted to get those square boxes, the ones I was showing earlier, it's the same beads. They're just curated out, right, into different shapes and little. So let me open one of those and show you what I mean. Okay, so like this one I think is called Santorini, I think. And the only difference is there's some seed beads in here too. So see like that. But you can see where these are the same beads I'm working with right now in this little brown pile. And these are just drupes here. This looks like 6/0 seed beads. These are 2/0, 30/2/0. Some little flowers, butterflies. So anyway, that's kind of how these were made. I think they just kind of did a little kind of selection based on the colors and then put 4 or 5 different colors together. So I thought, hey, well, maybe I'll make some more with these like...
Yeah, the boxes are really cool. I mean, they have tons of beads in them.
They take the work out also of planning, I feel like, planning your design.
Totally. You can they all go together, but they're not, like you said, they're not terribly matchy. So.
Exactly, yeah.
There's just so many of them. I mean, literally, I made a whole bracelet and I mean, I still have, the whole box available. It's amazing. Oh, amazing.
Jennifer says she's going to be looking for those bag mixes. Yeah, Jennifer, I can give you all the part numbers for these. And there's like a bunch of others where these came from. And like you could just do like all exclusive Jennifer Miller mixes. It'd be like, oh my goodness, I would be so excited to see what you do. And then, throw in some gemstones. That's what I've been doing here. I grabbed stabilized turquoise. So these are like, a bunch of different mixed shapes like of stuff. And it really adds something when you put that with the glass, I feel like, because it makes it look just so pop.
Yeah.
See how this looks really quick. Oh yeah, kind of exceeded my goal here for the size of it. I don't 100% yet how I'm going to do the closure, if I'm going to have it go all the way into a clasp or something, but I could probably get a few more beads on both sides, actually. I love how that heart ended up in the center.
It's perfectly in the center. That's amazing.
I love that. Oh, it's cute.
That's amazing.
Well, I know we're kind of on the wire of time, but I want to start another one.
Do it.
Okay, I'm going to bring us back, and let's take a look at what you've got going while I find cord. I'm going to go through that again, figuring out what color I want.
So I've just got, I've got all my stringing done. So I'm putting a clasp on and just doing a toggle clasp. And I'm so close to finishing it here.
Yeah, you finished a piece of jewelry on a live. That's hard to do.
I've always kind of been known for being fast at making, stringing pieces anyways. And so I can do a lot in, like, give me an afternoon and I'll have a pile of jewelry for you.
That's awesome.
Just kind of get lost in it. It just happens. I'm using a little bit of French wire over my stringing wire to finish up. Kind of one of the things I like to do. So just a little bit of French wire on the beading wire. And that'll go around the ring of my, or loop of my toggle. So I'm going to really quickly let this all gravity hang here so that everything's all nice and tucked in. And I absolutely
look at that.
I love the combination of these beads with the gold. A little bit of gold is really fun. My inclination to start with was to go silver, but I actually really like the golds.
Yeah, I do too. I think they add like a warmth to it with all those bright colors. Sometimes with white pearls and bright colors, I always kind of want to go with a gold. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful.
So we got some movement with the little pearls and these fun little leaf charms. I mean, this is
so creative.
Like such a spring necklace. Just love it. Love it, love it.
Look at that. That is cool.
And very easy to make. Just a little stringing, a little wire wrapping of the beads. Super easy to make, but big impact.
That is neat. I think that's just such a cool piece. That is a perfect springtime necklace.
Yeah, I'm going to actually put it on because I like it so much.
You gonna wear it?
Yeah, I am totally going to wear it.
Hey. Oops, I lost my knot here.
And I'll show this bracelet. So this is with the same cording and beads from this box, and also with some bugles. So these are some John Bead bugle beads.
Oh, that's so
So,
fun.
this cording is so addictive, because it's thin enough that you can put just about anything um, on it. Like these bugle beads, most of the time you see folks using bugle beads with, Fireline or something like that. And this cording fits through. So I just did a little macrame and some of the larger seed beads from the box and these beautiful crystals. And then at my end, I just added a druck and this little fun little, almost like a pinch bead.
Oh,
So,
wow. Look at that.
it's such a fun, I'm so obsessed with blue right now. Like last year at this time, I was obsessed with yellow. And now I'm just like crazy over different shades of blue. So this was really fun. And this like turquoisey color of the polyester, the wax polyester is beautiful. So
Oh,
if folks have not tried this, this is a great product for macrame and knotting. It's so easy to work with. It's really great.
it's becoming one of my favorites too. I feel like Aqua is calling you. There's like so much Aqua there.
Yes, yes. And these, I think I could probably make up several more different configurations of these beads via a macrame bracelet. So
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna put that box to the test and see what else I can get out of it for fun pieces. And this added a little bit of kind of silver to the equation. These little bugles are to die for. They're so nice, so sparkly. Love them.
The bugles are they're kind of a versatile thing to play with, aren't they? They're fun.
Yeah, years ago when I first started making jewelry, I was going to a bead shop, and occasionally one of the gals at the shop would teach a class, and she taught this bugle and seed bead bracelet project, and I became obsessed with bugle beads. So I have so many of them stashed away. And for a long time, I didn't see people use them. And I'm starting to see them here and there again. So I think we should all bring them back because they're really a fun, fun thing to make,
Yeah.
use in our makes.
Oh, those are so
The
pretty.
name, the name of the thread is Danielle
Yeah, let me show
Goodenrod.
him. Let me bring it up on the screen really quick. It's a little hard to see on this packaging, but it's Gudbrod. It's like a wax polyester thread, and if you want to get it in store at Michael's, they carry the big spools in these three colors, and so I use these in a lot of my Michael's classes because they're right there in store. Everybody can find them really easy. But if you want a bunch of colors, on Michael's online they have them. They're also on Amazon. They're also at goodbrod.com. So you can actually go. I think you have to type in the full URL is Goodbrod Thread Company to get it to come up, and then you can actually directly order from them too.
Yeah, and I know that Michael's sources them from John Bead
They do.
because when I ordered these, they were separately shipped from John Bead. So the bigger ones, I think, came directly from Michael's, but these came from
Yeah.
John Bead.
Yeah, actually, that's a really good thing to point out. Is like a lot of the products, because you can't put everything in the store, but there's lots of products that Michael's really loves that John Bead has, and if they're interested in them, they put them as online option. So it's a way that you can get the stuff without having to have wholesale.
Yeah,
Which is really
yeah,
nice for our retail customers out there. Because that's
yeah,
kind of one of the biggest things I get feedback on is that like I love it, but I don't know how I can go get it because if it's not available locally and online options aren't always convenient to do, and So, but this is a convenient online option. Like it comes really fast too. It's pretty quick shipping.
Yeah.
Really
Oh, totally. I was actually surprised at how fast it came. I thought, oh, well, I'm not going to see that for a while. And I think I had ordered a specific color because I wanted to do something with it.
Yeah.
And I was surprised that it actually came in time for me to use it. So, yeah, but it's great. I love it for macrame. I call it my micro macrame thread because it just gives you those nice little tiny little knots. It's good. It's good stuff, and it's so easy and nice to work with.
Oh, it makes me happy. I got to help test it, so I feel like even though I didn't invent it or anything, but I just I provided some early feedback with like, hey, if it was a little thinner and if it was had this consistency, that, and
Yeah.
so I feel good about that.
Yeah, no, you got me totally hooked on it, and I've been talking it up all over town, so to speak.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Because I really think it's for someone like me who isn't a macrame expert, like it made macrame so much easier for me. And
Yeah.
so now I'm just completely hooked. I mean, I when I got this bead box, I said, all right, well, let me go get my tying station out and get my thread out. And I mean, I made this probably in 30 minutes because it's just so easy to work with. So,
Wow, you're fast. That's cool.
so fun. So now I think maybe I'll go with a little bit more of a green tone for the next one, because there's the bluer. Now maybe go into some of the greener beads in this box. Try it out.
Oh, yeah, like a green palette. It'll be cool.
Yeah. So I'm gonna flip my camera around, Danielle, because it looks
Okay,
like
sure. Yeah, I'll show another little quick view of what I got here. So I did start a new one, but I only got about this far on it. But I was doing some kind of interesting things with some of the more disky shaped beads. And this is with the color dark brown that I'm using right here. And then this one was on the beige color, the longer necklace. And so maybe I'll do like a little bracelet with the necklace. I'm not sure. So I'm still playing with that. But we have a giveaway going. And so I was going to just, and Maria's saying, are you making a bracelet? Yeah, I'm not sure yet, Maria. It'll become something. But so I was going to give away, let me show the giveaway again really quick. I kind of set it aside. What I was going to do was I was going to start with just sending these as is in the packaging. But then I was also going to take and send my leftovers here. I might snag a few for the finishing of that and then just send the rest.
That's a nice bunch of goodies there.
Get creative with that and share what you make, because I would love to see how it inspires you. Yeah. And so let's bring us all back to this.
Yeah.
There you go. Actually, I'll take my picture out so that this went out. There you go. Oh, your necklace!
Yeah.
I'm here to make that solely out so folks can really check it out.
Yeah, I really like how this came out. Really just pretty, simple. The colors in it are going to be nice for spring. So I really like this piece. Be wearing this one.
Yay! Everyone's saying so pretty.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So much fun.
Super creative. I love the way the pearls the pearls just like they pop so perfectly.
Yeah, they're sticking outwards, which is kind of fun.
That is a really awesome design.
Yeah, we had two totally different things going, but I absolutely love what you made. That is just so joyful and colorful and perfect for anything.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm trying to decide how I want to finish it, but I do think I want it to be a little longer. So I might do a splice and dice, making it longer.
Yeah.
Cord.
Yeah.
And if I do that, I'll just do a quick recording to show, because I've been asked, hey, how can I add cord when I'm doing another one? So yeah, I'll show that.
I'd be curious to see that too.
When I do that, I'll do a little recording. It usually I try to hide it in a bead. So you pick a larger bead and you do a knot and put a little glue and then just pull it through the bead and hide it. And then you'll have 2 strands going in, 2 strands coming out. And you can change colors that way. So yeah, we got to do that.
Okay.
We'll make another class.
I'm always afraid that the action of doing that is going to mess up the whole entire thing. So
Right.
I'm more inclined to take it all apart and do it again, which is not good either.
Yay. Oh, it's going to highlight Colleen. She said she's spinning the wheel. Cool. And what do you have coming up next for your lives so we can tell folks where to find you?
So
Colleen's been posting your links in the chat.
So I'm going to start doing weekly lives with artbeats.com starting starting in the middle of March. I think my first show is March 13th, and I think that same week I'm also doing I'm doing a macrame project with Beadalon that week too.
Oh, cool.
So I think those are my next 2 things that are coming up, but I'll be doing a weekly show on Art Beats. Really excited about that. It's going to be fun.
Nice. Oh, awesome. I love them. They have a lot of our stuff too.
Yes, I've worked with some of it.
You did already. You've already featured some of those.
Some of the projects that I've done. I've been doing some content for them for a while now, and so I will occasionally have some John Bead things in my projects. I'm like, oh, there's
Awesome.
Yeah, good stuff.
Cool. Looks like Colleen picked a winner. Sandy Kurtz. Yay!
Hey, Sandy!
Yay! Congrats, Sandy. So I will get all these. It's going to be, I'm going to go with one of those flat rate boxes. I'll pad it up so it's nice and packaged well for you. Cool.
That's a nice batch of goodies Sandy's getting. She's going to have fun with that.
She's helping me with my bead problem in the downstairs room.
I have a feeling that even if you gave away stuff to everybody, you'd still have a bead problem.
Oh, probably.
Yeah.
So it is.
I understand this though. Danielle, I get you. I totally get you.
But they're all so pretty. It's so hard to meet a bead that you don't want to bring home.
I know. Literally, I retrieve a bead beads off the floor and I save them because I'm like, oh, I can't throw this away.
Oh yeah. So true. So true for all of us. Yep. So let's see. Yeah, I was gonna just say thank you for coming on this live with me. And yeah, be sure you guys to check out her links. Check out the upcoming lives that you have with our beads. So those are really, really nice. I love watching those. And let's see, what do I have going on Friday? Friday I have class. I'm doing some fringe earrings on, let's see if I can get those to come off. They're stuck. I'm gonna do some fringe earrings on Friday this week.
Oh, fun.
So just a basic, because I got a request from a lot of folks to just do some basic entry fringe without a lot of, brick stitching, more just get to the fringe. So we're going to do that on Friday. And then I am working on it won't be a live because it's going to have tiny seed beading thingies in it. So I'm going to do like a standalone video and upload it, but I'm going to do a video of this one.
Oh,
yeah. If you guys saw, I posted this yesterday. This is, actually I can bring this one back in. What this is Tila's with size 10 Delica. And so I will do a video of this with a PDF because I looked and it looks like, at least from what I can tell so far, I think it was an inspiration piece created by the team over at Miyuki. And then at John Bead, we used it as a banner. And so that's where I saw it. And I'm like, oh, and I searched and searched. I cannot find a pattern. I'll keep looking because I don't want to redo it if someone's already got one out there. But a lot of times the Miyuki patterns, they're like, they're hard to find. So I'll keep looking, but if not, I'll just make one. So
that's
got to make sure I
can. Bracelet.
Yeah.
Love
Thank
that
you.
bracelet.
Me too. Yeah, I'm working on another one that's like, I was showing, Deb saw this already, but I'll show you guys. I'm working on one with quarter Tilas. That's like really tiny.
Oh,
ones.
Love it.
So yeah, I'm going crazy. I have too many obsessions right now. I gotta focus.
Focus, focus, focus.
Yep.
It's hard to do. I know. It's like
Yeah.
you see sparkly things and you deal with that sparkly thing and then you see another one and yeah. It
Yeah,
just
you're surrounded by so much beady goodness that it's just too much.
and then it looks like a bomb went off in your studio with beads everywhere and stuff everywhere and
Yep,
then you
like right
need
here.
a shed in your backyard.
Yeah, exactly. So true.
Well, I thank you for having me, Danielle. I appreciate you sending me some goodies and sitting down and doing some jewelry making on a Saturday afternoon. I think that's pretty fun.
Pretty fun. Yeah, I had a great time. Thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, thanks for having
I
me.
want to wish you a great weekend and hopefully you go out somewhere and wear that necklace.
I'm going to.
Yeah, awesome. Well, hey, I'll see you next time. And I wish happy beading to everybody. Bye, guys.
See everybody. Bye.